What's going on, boys? My name is Sid, and today I'm going to be going into the newest summit in the Crew 2 to unlock this thing right here. The Spear edition of the new Alpha GP cars. And this thing is so insanely long. And I just realized, Spear is the only one that we already have in Alpha GP, right? I think so, because we've got the Spear Racing KTM. So it's essentially this Spear versus that Spear, which has fans on the top and a fan at the back, which has like a light around it, as well as... God, this thing is so insanely long. I like the front too. But yes, today we have like the Championship Battle Summit. Something along those lines is what the summit is. If I can find where the summit is, it's over there. I'm going to the street racing, the pro racing HQ very often, okay? Oh, that's a cool, like, parallax map, I guess. That's interesting. Do we have anything big old fancy in the store? The ice ones are back, I guess. I didn't get that one originally, but I might get it now. Maybe I won't, though. Let's go into the summit. Did I play the last summit? It's gonna tell me, like, 2 summits ago, right? Yeah, Brawn Bass Beauty. Okay, let me clear my mailbox. Right, the HQ mailbox is cleared, and this is what, like, the Championship Battle. I said that, right? I believe that's the name of this summit. Honestly, I really apologize for this video being very late into the day. It's because I've been playing a lot of Lego 2K Drive, the 100-pound version. You can play that one now. There's the rarest car in the game. That's coming out soon. We got Detroit Tour, which is interesting. Oh, wait, tell me, Hypercar Alpha GP. Please tell me that is a... Oh, I need to find this. Please tell me. I'm looking at the Crew website right now. Stage 8 East. Oh, it's a hypercar in a US Speed Tour stage. God damn it. I thought that would be a hypercar in one of the new events, so we could use a suck zone on a... We could suck a hypercar, right? But instead, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, we've got like 2 new events as well. I assume both of these... Okay, Vertigo, no, we had that yesterday. Is this one of the new ones? Into the Deep? Yes, it is. Okay, that's the new... That's one of the new ones. God, it's expensive summit. That's the underwater one, I believe. We've got 2 new events. I'm going to be playing those in 2 of the new cars, of course. Oh, God, I forgot that we're like... Whoa, this... Have I never seen this speed trap before? I feel like you go the other way. I don't know, I have an inkling. I've really got a feeling it's the other way. Here we go. Okay, there we are. And then we do the same on this one. Slowed us down a lot. Oh, well, maybe I should have nitroed into that wall. I'm just gonna take 276. That's a really awkwardly positioned one. Maybe I'd even be better in an Alpha GP car, honestly. But what did that give us? 105,000 points. I will take 105,000. Let's go into the slalom. By the way, when it comes to skills, do check out my skills guide. If I remember, it'll be linked in the description. If it's not linked in the description, comment telling me it's not linked in the description. But it should be there, because I have a guide on literally every single skill, right? The skills... I have a guide on skilling, essentially. Right, where's, this is the car that obviously comes out in 2 weeks. That's gonna be great. Oh, yeah, and obviously this one is the last of, as far as we're aware, right? It's all the companies, plus the the other one. So all the companies, thus, all the vehicles released for this one. Now we wait for the Crew 3. Well, because also, what, we got 2 events this week, then we get, 1 next week, and then that's it. Like, that's okay. That's it then after that. We have no more actual events for this whole update. That's the next... What, so we done week 1, this is week 2, week 3 is gonna have 1 event. So what, 5 weeks? 5 weeks of no new events. So essentially, a month and a half of not a single new added event, which is pretty stinky, frankly, pretty stinky. Oh, well, though, right? That's 155. Pretty good. Obviously, the way I did that was with my parts. You can see the parts on this thing. 7389. They're pretty good. They're pretty good is what they are. And now an escape. I don't like escapes, but sure. Oh, it's this one. Oh, wait. Do I remember how to do this one? This one looks like one I remember doing. Let me get out of this guy's way. Okay, traffic, unfortunately. I think I remember how to do this one. And it was, get this. And then, oh, please tell me I'm not going crazy right now. Oh, I don't even know what parts I have on. And you go down here. And then from somewhere, I forget where, you somehow, from probably up there, if I had to guess, you jump onto the highway. That's not how you do it, though. Okay, well, okay. Let's, keep going here, I guess. I think this'll do it. And then, okay, yeah, that looks about right. Come on, no! Okay, I don't know what is going on with the lighting in the game, but we did it, and now what? Now Okay, am I even gonna be able to outpace the thing to the turn? Please. No. Please. Stop. Stop it. Wait. Stop it! Why is it so close? Stop it! Ah! We did it! Wait! We did it! We did it! Yes! There it is! That's exactly what it was! You hit the jump! Oh, and the lighting isn't weird anymore. There we go! And now I believe there's like a few weird turns, but that's it! We hit the jump, we nailed it, and we managed to outpace the zone around the turn! Oh! God, that was stressful! That was so close! And we fully outpaced the zone! Ow! And now we just drive. Okay, there we go. Oh, this turn looks like the opposite of fun. Good enough. I realize I'm kind of just like driving on like a really long highway, so I don't know what to say. I mean, it's quite nice, you know, because I've been playing so much Lego 2K Drive. It's nice to be in a real car again and just sort of, you know, cruising on a highway going really fast. Actually being able to turn without having like Need for Speed Unbound turning. Well, I'd almost argue better than Need for Speed Unbound turning in Lego 2K Drive. Oh, look, there's the big cow. That's nice, I guess. Well, I really am just driving. As far as I remember, is there somewhere I get off of this highway? I don't think so. I think I'm on, like, the highway that I used to take. That I used to, like, get long distances on hobbies and stuff. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, I think I go down here, as far as I remember. I don't really remember much about this, to be honest. So I believe I go here. I think. Oh, wait, well, there is the island. Maybe I go on the island, right? Start driving around there? Maybe that's what I should have done. I don't know, I'm driving up to, like, Chicago now. Because if I had enough time, I could just do, like, circles in the island. Because it's not done on distance from the zone, it's done on distance travel. And the thing is still ticking really quietly. You know, I guess I'm off to Chicago. I don't even know if I should have, like, been here. You know, I don't know. Chicago? This is Detroit. We were just in Chicago. What I meant was Detroit. We're heading into Detroit. I'm like, I don't know. Am I taking the highway out? I mean, I guess. Right? But now I feel like I'm going towards the zone. Oh, that sure is the zone. Okay. Let's not go that way, actually. Let's just get stuck and be nuked by the zone, I guess. Sure. But that's one slow zone. Okay, you could make it to the, like, very tip. I see why you go here now. I see why you go here. You probably want to make it to the very tip. Maybe drive in some circles a little bit. But, 50,000 yards, is that? That's pretty good. Okay, look. What does that put us at? Oh, only 52nd. Okay, a few people know to do something along those lines. Pretty good, though. Now, on to our first actual event, which is in the Le Violet, which is one of the cars that I absolutely neglected last update. I didn't touch the car once. I didn't touch it once. Now, finally, we're actually going to be driving it. Here we go. Which race even is this? I don't know. This is the first time driving this car properly, I believe. We've put parts on it, like the boosted parts. I think I've got like 7183 refill pure. This thing handles really nicely, honestly. Wait a minute, why does this thing handle so good, huh? I obviously put the 001010 pro settings on it. If you don't know what those are, weird one to explain. But it handles really nicely. It's pretty fast too, but that might just be all touring cars are pretty zippy nowadays. Plus the new handling model, but even within the new handling model, this thing just feels like it handles really good. Not gonna lie, just kinda racing, I guess. I do love the atmosphere and the assets of this event. Honestly, I still love the vibe of it. Like the real GP, like road circuit. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of this whole vibe of this update. Absolutely. The Crew 2, an underrated game. And also, we are getting ever closer to the Crew 3. Not only that, but way closer to UB Forward, which is confirmed for June 12th. And because it's confirmed for June 12th, I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, come on, Ubisoft AAA treatment, Give me a gameplay trailer of Motorfest. Give me a vehicle reveal. I don't know. Gameplay trailer would be nice, I guess. But I just hope we get something at UB Forward. It's the AAA treatment. You can't have AAA treatment and then not have a single thing at UB Forward. Okay. So, okay, maybe should have turned in a bit quicker. I just want something. I just want something from the Crew 3 at UB Forward. I'm obviously going to be watching it live, which should be enjoyable. I can't wait to do that. Hopefully there's some good stuff. Hopefully we get something to do with it. June 12th, it's a Monday. Lock it off on the calendars. I am going to be streaming UB Forward June 12th. Co-streaming? Is that the word? I think so. I think that's what it's called. Streaming the reaction to it, I suppose, which... yeah, like I said, should be fun. I just hope the crew isn't in the pre-show, okay? If the crew Motorfest is in the pre-show, come on! An entire new game and it's still in the pre-show? I just hope we get a main show at this point. At this point, I just want a main show for UB Forward. Because the amount, the amount we've had to be in the pre-show. It's embarrassing. Frankly, it's embarrassing. Which, if you didn't know, obviously there's the main show, and then like half an hour before the main show, we're often there. They just chuck the crew there. They're like, oh, well, I guess we have the crew too. I guess we'll just put it there. Right. Hopefully now we actually get it in the main show. That's all I really want. That's all I really want. That's a cool little brake light at the back there, by the way. Also, I never noticed it. Just at the end of those voice lines, he bloody promotes USB Tour Next, which, that's kind of cool. I don't think they've ever promoted another update within an update. An interesting way of going about it. Does my Golden Motorsport have the parts on it? It might do, because obviously we were doing that video where I went very fast, right? That's the A273. That looks like pretty good parts. I don't think I've 001010'd any of these, actually. Let me do that. Of course, here it is, right? If you don't know, if you don't want to look up what actual settings to put all of these on, you can just go to the bottom and do 001010. That works on anything with 4 wheels. You can go to the bottom, put 001010, and it will handle better than when you were using it before, right? Every single car in the game has that thing. It's a thing with the camber, the way the cars work. It makes them a little wider. And in this game, the way the physics work, the wider the car, the better the car. So these settings, just by default making the car wider, makes it so they all handle better. You know, and why wouldn't you want a car handling better? So if every single car that you own, if you don't want to look up the specific pro settings to change all the other things to make it handle better, if you just do 001010 on a base level, that will improve your car. Because the rest of them are car specific. Even 001010, right? Some cars are more like 1, 1, a bit more about the 9, 10, right? But most of them will be absolutely improved with 001010. Especially from their base. Oh, and this is the new event. Okay, the guy was talking. I wasn't totally listening though, but... okay, come on. I really enjoy this event, especially I was looking at the top of the actual track map of it in the promotion for it. Very cool looking event. Let's get ourselves around to... whoa, okay. That was a quick little shaky turn in there, but it worked if I managed to hold it. And we should at some point be going underwater. Oh, look, it's the cool screens. I like those things. They add a lot to these events. They make them look really cool. Like, when they have the big pillars with the screens on them too. Again, they've been doing a really good job of creating the atmosphere in these. Here we go. Underwater. In the USB tour. Whoa, epic. Whoa, obviously they added this island too early, man. If they oh my god, it sounds like I'm underwater. Whoa, this doesn't happen in the open world. Oh my god, there's a shipwreck. That's the shipwreck that you can see in the map, and I'm fairly certain that bug still exists, the underwater bug. I believe it makes sense though that it still exists. They don't do patches until after the update, right? So it makes sense that you can still go underwater. Okay, ow, for one. 2, really cool event and a cool underwater effect. Oh, just Motorflix ones on those screens. Really cool. The atmosphere in these all really, really sick. Like, what was the last update before this? Was it Into the Storm? Oh my god, it might have been. Into the Storm was pretty good for, like, atmosphere and stuff, to be honest. To be fully honest, Into the Storm was a well-made set of events. There just wasn't enough of them. There just was not enough of them at all. Like 5 per update, right? Like half an hour of gameplay for 2 months. All of them at launch, so it wasn't even like slightly spread out, right? Terrible. Which is why I'm like kind of upset about this one too, right? All the 5 events we're gonna have within 3 weeks. And then I guess UB Forward, right? I guess the thinking was they announced Motorfest during US Speed Into the Storm, so maybe that's the thinking? I don't know, man. I know, right? It's a cool angle. So maybe they're thinking, maybe, you know what, that gives you a bit of faith. Maybe that does mean that, yeah, we will get some stuff for Motorfest because we're getting all the events straight away, right? So hopefully Motorfest. Also, is this the last update in the Crew 2? I think so. I think so, right? I still back that. We're just gonna have to see, though. I really hope so, because if it isn't, then I'm gonna have to make a video being like, damn, I was definitely wrong. You know, that's gonna have to happen. Also, I wonder when we're gonna get that Trackmania bundle, because that definitely exists. It's in the live version of the game. One of the cars in these events has a Trackmania livery on it. It's the Pulse. So I assume at some point we're gonna get a bundle with the Trackmania livery, and that's gonna be really cool. Also, I still can't manage to make that event well. That turn. I can't manage to make it well. Oh, we're actually lapping someone right now, which I guess makes sense. We are fully maxed out while these guys are completely bone stock. So there you go. Absolutely lapped him. And we're coming around onto the start of the race again, which of course is the end of the race. How did I crash? I managed to crash twice there. It's impressively bad. But onto figuring out how many points I got there. God, we've already been going for half an hour. Already been filming for half an hour. And I'm, done the second event? The second event, I think, right? Something like that, I believe so. Yeah, the second event. 130,000 points, though. We'll go into this event, but also, sorry for this video being out so late. Again, we're already recorded for half an hour, and so that means it's going to take a long time to edit as well. So yeah, let's go into this. Here we go.
It is no small feat to
build
a racetrack over a Great Lake.
Of course not. Oh, it's this event. Okay, yeah, I know this event. Oh yeah, new car though. Sweet. I'm curious to see how fast this car ends up going, right? How fast of a car is this going to be? Because, of course, as we know, it's the new car, and I've tested all the other cars, and we've gotten up to 601 kilometers an hour, which I think was about 3.7... 5? Something like that? Was it like that kind of number? So is this thing going to be able to go like 375? Obviously, in this event, it's completely bone stock, so it's not going that in this event. I'm definitely going to have a video out on this car the moment we can drive it around ourselves, so don't worry about that. That is definitely going to be out. There we go. Let's zip away. Because of the video where I was breaking the top speeds, I feel like I've played this event so many times. Let's give a look to the rest of the car, though. Oh, the hood looks cool. It almost looks like a normal F1 car. And then obviously the first-person view. Yeah, all the first-person views are virtually the same, which, I guess, sure, to keep it simple, I guess that makes sense. They couldn't have made every steering wheel unique as well. I mean, they could have. They could have. But I guess it's just simpler to do this. I don't know. Are all the Alpha GP steering wheels the same? I imagine they are, right? I assume the Red Bull ones aren't, but I imagine all of the, custom ones probably are. I think so. I think the Tractor has a really different, simplistic one. But, yeah. Also, how come Pulse gets to be on the branding for this? That seems a bit biased. Are they paid off? Is that what's going on here? Come on now. It's like F1 being sponsored by Ferrari, right? You'd be like, and they get to race in the sport? Also, the back of this thing is an interesting shape. It's got that, weird, I don't even know what to call it. It just makes me think of a dinosaur, and I don't know why. It is kind of like a scale thing, right? It's like scales. Which, like a fish? The back of this thing. It's odd looking. Okay, that is that event done. Again, I've played that event so many times. In my brain, I just kind of switch off because, again, I've played it so many times to come back to this bit to do the breaking the speed cap thing or whatever, right? So there you go. Pretty all right. 3 minutes 42, which is pretty okay, I hope, right? That gives us how many points? 123. I'll take it. Right, and now we are going way far opposite end of the speed tour, of the new update, because we're going Rally Raid and then Rally Cross. And the 959 Rally, quite a cool car, as what I know it for, is it was the original best Rally Raid car in the spec. Back if you played the game right when it came out, the car you would have wanted to go with was, coincidentally, the most expensive car in the game, was the 959 Rally, the Porsche, the only Porsche in Rally Raid. Interestingly, the only spec in which Porsche and Roof, it's pronounced Roof, right? And Roof are in the same spec for. There's the car. With some parts on it. I don't know what those parts are. But let's look for what would have our actual, good parts. What have we had to use recently? Oh, I guess the best, Rally Raid car in the spec, which we're going to have to switch back to, right? Because obviously The next event is a Rally Raid No Restrictions, so we're gonna have to go back to the Enforcer unit F-150 Raptor. Oh, and it's this event, a Rally Raid Classic. This is a real curveball. You'd think, like, I don't know, you'd think they'd give us... Also, such a good-looking car, though. Like, really? Such a good-looking car. I really like driving this car. Marlboro 959. But, a real curveball. A real curveball to jump from what we were doing before, which was, of course, the US Speed Tour next, to this, to just jumping on a desert in a Rally Raid car. Interesting choice. Really cool Rally Raid car, though. I guess it's still a racing vibe, I guess, right? Which, God, I really do, as far as motorsports go, the Crew 2, right? Motocross, Rally Raid, Rallycross, boat racing, street, hypercar, touring car, F1. It's a pretty cool game, okay? We got a lot of stuff, I guess, you know. Maybe it's because when I play other games, I start to appreciate the Crew 2 more, you know. You gotta check the side games to appreciate your main game, I guess. You know, it's like, Rally Raid is pretty cool. Driving this thing right now, it's pretty enjoyable. It looks cool from the back, and I'm like driving it as if like in a Rally Raid race, which is where I'm in, but as in you know, like actually, I guess. You know, there's a reason this is my main game and not one of the side games. You know, it's this is the main one. Oh, and here we go. By the way, really short race. It's a short race. It's an alright race. Just drive to the checkpoints, right? Like, you don't really need me to go do this and do this in the race and do this in the... Just drive to the checkpoints, you know. One checkpoint, then get the next checkpoint. From that, though, we can check out what the next Rally Raid race, which is, of course, the Hoodlum Beetle. Oh, it's one of those ones. It's there's a few races where the Hoodlum Beetle is better, which, of course, is a Summit car, which is unfortunate, but this thing is better in a few races, I believe. I think it's like, well, just like the straight line ones, I think, but most of the time it's the F-150 Raptor. Interesting that this is that though. That is not the car I should be in. Here we go, actually in the Hoodlum against a Hoodlum. In the Herbie one. A livery I made as well. Because I wanted a Herbie livery for this car and it's simple enough, so I made it myself. It's probably, I'd hope it's high up in the downloads. No idea where I'm going though. Not an event I know the perfect route for. Oh, it's this event! I haven't played this event in a hot minute. I think it's like this way though, right? Maybe? I don't know. And then what do we go, left here? No? Okay, this way, I guess. I think. I hope. Oh, not into the trees, I imagine. I seriously have, yeah, pretty much no idea where I'm going. But who does? You know, who does? That's metaphor. I'm getting metaphorical here. Who does? Who? If they could say life is one great Rally Raid race where no one knows which direction they're going. There's a way you're supposed to jump off of this properly, and that was not the way. There's a rock you can jump like that off of, and that was not the one. I think you go around here, but then back up. Okay, yeah, thank you for the rock for putting me back on there properly. Here we go. I assume I don't take the jump, because you never take jumps in any of these events, basically. As long as you can not take it. Some events, you have to take a jump. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take this jump, because I think this one's better. That's... wow. I guess not. Oh, this is quite flat. Right, please, finish, please. There we go, right, onto the final of... Oh, that's a mountain. Ow. We got, for that, a total of... Whoa, drum roll, please. It was... 119. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right. Final event, the Rallycross event, which Enforcer or Lancer. Yeah, that makes sense. Enforcer or Lancer, right? Those are the two main good Rallycross. My Enforcer already has the parts on it, so I guess we're gonna go in the Enforcer. I like how it looks too. Here we go. Oh yeah, we're in a normal race though. Definitely the Enforcer then, I believe, but go! This should be interesting, I guess. Which one is this? Is this the left one or the right one? Because there's two races that start exactly like this. It goes left, one of them goes right. This is the right one. I believe I enjoyed this one a little more. Wait, I might have lied. I did lie. I enjoyed the other one a little more. This one's a bit more boring, but I guess that's fine. It's a little lazier. Also, curveball though. Like, God, we're playing a US Speed Tour Next Summit right now, right? Remember that? Remember how this is a US Speed Tour Next Summit? And we're in a Escalade police car in the middle of a goddamn, what, Sahara? Just driving in a straight line. in a rallycross car. This event was a lot more fun before they patched the shortcuts, okay? Obviously, I know why they had to, but it was definitely a lot more fun before they patched them, because it was wild how crazy all the shortcuts in this event were. And after this, of course, we get the spear racing thing, which, why aren't the checkpoint things aren't on the actual checkpoint for that one? We get the spear racing thing, which will be pretty cool. That will be enjoyable. We will drive that as soon as we're able to actually play it. It's the most exclusive Alpha GP, new Alpha GP car, right? So, absolutely very cool. The end of this race, just as uneventful as the beginning. Well, I mean, I guess it's a bit better, right? We're actually doing some turns here, I guess, you know, instead of just being in many straight lines, right? So, let's diddle our way over to the finish line, and that's the end of this whole summit. And now, I'm gonna have to edit this and get this out. I don't know, maybe you're watching this at like... You know what? You right now, you watching this video right now, you're probably not even watching it when it came out. So did it really matter? No, it didn't. And also, why aren't you clicking the videos from the notifications, huh? Why aren't you right to the videos? Huh? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, right? That's what I thought. So, there you go. We'll take that one, absolutely. All of the events done. We're 279th, which is actually quite bad for us on a first summit playthrough. 1.266 million points. Pretty good. Best of USB tour next. Those are not really good tires. Competition. That's competition. Oh, that next one is the Alfa Romeo, which will be pretty cool. That's going to be about it for me. Thank you to popular members, a special thank you to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members, Danimal, The Manimal, TK Troller, and Grim Pepper, and an insane, unparalleled, absolutely top of the top thank you to Icon members, Chim Charming, Void, JB74, and Lewis. It's going to be about it for me, boys, in a